Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and we are going to be jumping into... I'm trying to decide, do I do Hina with the salvo knives, or Dasher with the it doesn't matter what? Mostly, I just kind of want to get Dasher out of the way. And that's not to say that I dislike the character, it's to say that the character is very simple. Basically, it doesn't matter what weapon you pick for her, because, frankly, you're not going to be firing at much anyway. Like, you could actually get through an entire run with her without ever having to really fire her weapon. And you will see why, but let's set runes first. Alright, so... bullet and summon damage, cool, done. Close combat, done. I think the best thing here is glass cannon. And what here? Well, we're going to want more than one summon, let's be fair. And this doesn't really even matter. Let's say cadence. Then over here, we're going to want... I'll take vigilance, because being able to pick up things at a greater range is useful. We're going to go momentum. I think blessing is the right option here, actually. And everything else is just kind of whatever. Alright, and now we finally decide what weapon. Why don't... I'm thinking either the magic bow or the cyclone sword. I'm thinking cyclone sword on this one. And we will do this in... let's try the pumpkin patch. Worst thing that can happen is I lose, right? Alright, so why am I saying that so little matters with Dasher? Those of you who have... there you go, that's why. Because she's gonna turn into a big giant reindeer. And everything is just gonna die because I ram into it. Now, it takes her 10 seconds to fully transform. So, yeah. I'm thinking pickup range is the right choice here. Basically what I'm doing, what I'm going to be doing with this build is we're going to be focusing on summons, because not only was that really the only thing we're going to need, but all of her most important attributes happen because of summon damage and summon attack speed. Actually, it's summon damage and movement speed that she gets the most out of, and I accidentally rammed into that dude. Alright, so in order to get summon damage up, we need to just have a summon, so whatever, Ghost Friend will work just fine. Then we can start taking Trainer and Frenzy. Oh, there's Trainer. Alright, so this should be a fairly simple run. Pulsing summons or power shot. I'm going to take pulsing summons. Now, the one little idiosyncrasy here, or I guess... I'm not sure if that's the right word, but the one little problem that you'll probably have with this is that Dasher is obviously a druid. She's not supposed to use metal weapons. So, if you want to cosplay that appropriately, you should be using the magic bow. Let's see, we'll take Stalwart Shield for now, but the frank fact of the matter is, at some point or another, we should put something into the attack power of our weapon, just because we will be getting surrounded when we're not a big old charging reindeer. But yeah, this is going to be a run where we're going to be spending most of our level ups on summons, so... Yeah, snowballs! Because winter! Yes, we are a winter druid. Alright, vitality. Oh, movement speed. We definitely want that. Alright, some of the other things we're probably going to want is we're probably going to want to take Giant, which means I'm going to want to have Vitality so I can get the Giant upgrade, because that'll just make me a really big old reindeer. Like, at that point, I might as well be a moose. Like, I'll literally be the Quick Hands, take a Magic Spear. Yeah, more summons, why not? But yeah, at that point, I will literally be the opening scene of Twin Peaks. But as you can see, even at this point of the run, this sword that I'm carrying is now just for show. So, will I be getting a ton of kills like this? Probably not. Like, you can already see kind of where this is going. This is really good for just keeping yourself alive, but it's really hard to score tons of kills like this. There you go. I think Tome of Glass is what we'll take. Yeah! So, with this run being what it is, why am I even showing it to you? Mostly because it is important to... It is important to understand how the game works and how I've got all the achievements. Even with kind of a nothing burger of a run as this is. Let's be fair, sometimes being completely overpowered can be a lot of fun. Here we go. What do you have? Magic Spear, yeah, we'll take that. Huh. Take that. Yeah! So, you might be asking yourself, is there a synergy that does Summon Mastery? Well, yes, actually. Vengeful Ghost plus Scythe Mastery. That is what we need. Now, that isn't only useful for... Pardon me, that isn't only useful for this character. I would actually say it's probably most useful for Lilith. Windcutter, definitely. Slam. Slam. Headbutt. Mess with the moose, you get the horns. As you can see, this is... The run itself is very passive until I turn into a reindeer, and then it's just all about ramming them. If I were a less mature person, I would definitely be making jokes about that. Should have grabbed the dragon egg, damn it. Oh well. And I've got enough summons as it is. I'd kind of like to get the upgraded. Or I'd rather get further in the summon trees as they are now, rather than trying to clog up the upgrades with more things that I'm only going to be only partially invested in. That's worth it because it's summon damage plus 10%. We're gonna take that because we are going to be getting more max HP later. Like, there's a good chance that I'll be wanting to grab the vitality upgrade. And I'm gonna be grabbing that because I want giant. Huh. Actually, let's grab Auro Magic, or I guess you can pronounce it Arrow if you want. It's not a big deal. Some people don't like listening to me pronounce it as Auro, but I pronounce it like that because the Greek character of AE is pronounced Aw. Take that. Because we've got a lot of movement speed, and we'll probably be getting more. Hey, Dark Sage, you took the Tome of Glass, right? So those soul hearts aren't really that helpful. They're not, but... Definitely take Windborn. Here's the thing about that. It's helping me figure out how much damage my magic spears are doing. Electromage, Power Shot, Magic Lens. Don't really want any of these, but I will take Power Shot. Alright, now we've got the slightly speedier witch characters coming in now. And you'll notice they are still going down in the exact same amount of effort. Like, once again, we're at the point where the sword is just for show. It had a little bit of relevancy when I first picked up the Wind Katana evolution, but now it's just, who cares? You could say the run has hit stagnation. Ha 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 ha. Oh, there we go. Eye of the Storm. Perfect. Yeah, take that. Take that, take that. Alright, now because we are getting swarmed, there is, of course, the obvious danger. But we now have a deer friend, so that'll help take some of the weight off. There we go, summon attack speed, very nice. And our Holy Shield is back, so we've got that little bit of defensive buffer zone again. Yeah, this is what you get for making fun of the natural world. Druids know that the natural world is nothing to be messed around with, so just because you're a bunch of eldritch horrors doesn't mean that you're better than nature. By the way, something to think about, but whatever, give me Frost Mage. But according to the eldritch horrors, would things like reindeer and humans and, bears and stuff, what we consider to be nature, would that be eldritch to them? These are the sorts of things I think about when I'm home alone and I have nothing better to do, by the way. Ghost Wizard! Oh, best friends, and we have Fire Rate. Oh, but In the Wind is probably a much better upgrade, truth be told. Oh, what do we got? That's not great. That's not great. That's not even going to be useful until near the end of the run, so... What do I pick? Pickup range. What the hell? Even though I don't really need it. Yeah, I failed to consider that because I'm moving around so much already, I'm probably not going to need pickup range, but oh well. Love that little audio glitch. Frostbite, and oh, Scythe Mastery. Yeah, that's right, we're bullying the boss. Uh-oh. There we go. And we'll take Tome of Wind because movement speed is all the rage with this build. I mean, aside from summon stuff, but I mean, one would think that that would be obvious. And don't worry, we will be doing a real Cyclone Sword build too. One where the sword is, you know, actually relevant. But yes, there was an obvious reason why I took Tome of Glass. And it wasn't a plan when I first started this run, let's be fair. And now I get bigger, I can move faster, and I just have more summon damage in general. Take Arrow Mastery, or Arrow Mastery, depending on how you want to pronounce it. Yeah, give me Vitality. Like, because of Tome of Glass, I wouldn't go thinking that victory in this run is a foregone conclusion just yet. But we're very much at the point where we're not trying very hard. Run and gun, quick hands, ice shard. Nah, there's nothing here I want. Whatever, give me Ice Shard. It's the most relevant thing I can pick up. It'll be useful when I'm not a big ol' reindeer. Whee! What do we got? Once again, nothing I really want, but... You know, if I had enough time to get both Giant and Angelic, this would definitely be the right call. It's also pretty unlikely that we'll get Summon Mastery, because we're just not getting enough experience. Also not getting any give me that. I'm also not getting anything to level up the ghost with. Like, I haven't... Like, I found Ghost Wizard and Best Friend once. And never since then, and we need Vengeful Ghost. So yeah, we're not going to get Summon Mastery this time around, but I look at this run. Do you think we need it? Oh, there's Best Friends. More fire rate. Yeah! Swing that sword faster. It'd be more relevant if I wasn't turning into a deer every 10 seconds. Plow. I am the plow! And there's Giant. Okay, we pretty much are Twin Peaks at this point. Yeah, we're the moose from Twin Peaks. We're not Dasher. What are you talking about? See, the reason why... Like, part of the reason why I chose the sword is because the spinning sword, like the actual cyclone part that the sword is named for, that attack range does get larger when you have character size augmentations. Which means it can get smaller if you take tiny, so... whatever. Hey, we survived! Only because it was more or less a foregone conclusion. So in the end, if you're just looking to survive a run, or if you just really can't get enough deer, moose, or stag puns, then play Dasher. But it is relevant to play her because there is an achievement for beating Darkness 15 with her. And if there's a weapon in the game that you really don't like, say the grenade launcher, for instance, that's a good way to get that rank 15 clear with that as well. So, you know, just dropping a little hint there. But guys, thank you very much for coming and spending some of your free time here with me today. I really do appreciate it. I hope you have a fantastic day or night wherever you may happen to be, and I will catch you later. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and don't let picking Dasher be a red stag. Had to get one more in.